Good morning. We've thought about anger's role in curating ideas as it relates to stirring our emotions. Character, its role. We got to have a good character in terms of the source, especially in matters that are vital in terms of our ethical and spiritual commitments, right? But what about when we find ourselves, which is often the case, in disagreement with fellow brothers or sisters? Or maybe we have two Christian sources or two character logical sources that are not angry, but are telling us two different things. What do we do? Well, one thing that I think is helpful to think about is this. We need to do a good job not demonizing. So just because you disagree with me doesn't give me the right to link a bunch of other ideas with you that you may or may not hold. I don't get to sort of have this like little fallacy where you believe this, oh, so you must also believe this, and therefore you must believe this, and then I catastrophize your idea. That's actually not being intellectually honest. I need to do a better job. What I need to do is what in philosophy or in maybe debate is a better way of saying it. In debate, we call it not straw manning, but steel manning, where I have to say, what's the best argument? And I have to approach your best argument. And in approaching your best argument, now I end up helping my own argument. And if I can't overcome your best argument, then as an old professor of mine used to tell his students, maybe I should adopt your position then, if I can't overcome your best argument. So we have to not demonize. And there's another way of saying that, and that is that we need to be fair. And sometimes we stack ideas and we attribute things to people that they're actually not saying because they were associated with somebody who said something, or because one idea is associated with another, we assume that if they believe idea B, they therefore must believe idea A. And we might need to find out. And we do well in curating ideas to be a little more careful. Maybe a helpful verse. And this is dealing contextually probably more with things like not taking bribes and things like that. But I think there's a principle here stated that's helpful. This is Proverbs 16:11. A just balance and scales are the Lord's. All the weights in the bag are his work. All the weights in the bag, where maybe they would weigh out money by weights and things like that. And they're talking about being just with people and not being unjust with people and not taking advantage of people. And I think sometimes we can do that even like linguistically. We can kind of take advantage of people sometimes. And we want to be careful that we don't do that. We can take advantage of people in the realm of ideas, and we want to be careful that we don't do that. And so I want to encourage you to not demonize, but instead to be real careful to adjudicate ideas, taking into account all that someone really is saying and not assuming things about them. That's, I think, a better way for us to approach things in a much more equitable way, where we're granting the benefit of the doubt rather than assuming the doubt. May the Lord bless you today.